JKLM.fun pop sauce. If you have no idea what I just said, I'm talking about a fun trivia game where you can compete with your friends online, going over a variety of topics, including movies, TV shows, video games, actors, song lyrics, country flags, athletes, logos, and so much more. The way the game works is you and the other players in the room are presented with a screenshot of the thing it wants you to guess. Most people set it up so that you have 10 to 15 seconds to type in the correct answer. Most rooms even award more points for typing in the answer faster than others. Over the course of however many rounds, the player who reaches the goal number of points is declared the winner. Seems like a fun and simple concept, and if you have good knowledge of media, you're bound to do well in this game. However, as I played it, I've started to see the darker side of this game, which totally ruins the entire trivia experience. You see, if you want to win in a game of pop sauce, you can train by expanding your horizon, and watch more movies, play more games, listen to more music, but let's be realistic, nobody's doing all that, we've got stuff to do. But what I've noticed is, the more I play, the more times I'll win. But how is that possible? If I only know a certain amount of these medias, not enough to get me the win, how do I magically start winning more often? It's not like I studied movie covers or like actors in my free time, and it's not a skill-based game. The only skill really is typing the answer in fast, and making sure you spell things right. I've lost a lot of games because of that. So then, the way I got better, I noticed repeats. In fact, several repeats. You would think there would be almost an infinite number of topics and media that you can be quizzed on, but somehow every other game you play, you see one or maybe even two things that you were quizzed on in the last few games you played. And you would be surprised how many times this happens, allowing you to remember it for next time even though you've never even heard of it. Like seriously, I've never seen or heard the series Percy Jackson and the Olympians, and yet I get points for knowing it in the games it shows up, because I've seen the damn movie posters so many times. Or what about anime? I'm not a big anime guy myself, yet in the mainstream category topic, there are a good number of them that you get quizzed on. And after seeing a bunch of them over and over, I get most of them right now. So as you can see, due to Pop Sauce's ability to show you the same things over and over again, it goes to show that if you play more, that's how you get better. But also, remember how I said that this game's only skill factor was how fast you can type? And I guess also how many hours you have of straight up memorization. On top of that, people have found many shortcuts that Pop Sauce has to answering. You see, a good example of this is how a lot of rounds accept an abbreviation. This round, the game shows you Harry Potter. Nope, that's HP. Lord of the Rings? Nah, that's Lotsborough. Super Mario Odyssey? That's SMO. Game of Thrones? Nope, that's GOT. Well, I guess everyone calls it GOT, but you get the point. Also, the game accepts answers if you put last names only. Michael Jackson comes up and 4 people don't get points because they spelled Michael wrong. But you look and someone got the answer in 1.9 seconds just typing Jackson or Swift or Pitt. Zac Efron comes up. Half the room doesn't get it since those guys are putting Z, A, C, K, or H. 1 or 2 spelled the whole name right in like 6 seconds and got 5 points, while the guy who put Efron got 10 points because he got it first. So now you can start to understand how newer players are at a major disadvantage. They don't have the repeating song lyrics memorized, and they don't know about the abbreviations and last name shortcuts, even if they know a lot of these trivia and would probably beat the more experienced players if they didn't play the game as often. And it's people like them who play the game over and over every day. Like when the rest of the room is in the 20 to 40 range, there's always that one guy at like 90 after only a handful of rounds. And he literally gets almost every answer in under 2 seconds. Like those people are not afraid of showers. Showers are afraid of them. The truth is, as you play this game by yourself or with your friends, the quality of each game goes down, as stated because of the memorization, the shortcuts, and of course, the problem of them looking at your screen and stealing your answers. In an ideal setting, the best way to play would be to give all players equal points, no matter who gets it first from fast typing or abbreviations, and have the trivia on a good rotation so that there are as few repeats as possible. This would minimize the unfairness between the guy who only plays with the gang and the guy who plays 20 games a day at home. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my TED Talk. I encourage you guys to check out the game yourselves. I have fun most of the time, and I'm sure you'll have fun too. Who knows, you may have more trivia knowledge than you think, and maybe a bit more of an advantage on the playing field. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new uploads. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one.